Hello everyone, I'm Ziqian from the team Dingding Car, and I'm going to present our latest work on survey embedded carbon footprint calculator. So in this slide, I'm going to go through the energy transition gap and to the end of policy behavior impact. So let's talk about some backgrounds. The energy transition gap is a critical part of climate change, and our future is actually lying ahead to our lifestyles, behavior, and everyday choices. For the current moment, household consumes about 72% of global consumption-based emissions. And behavior change is critical, but currently it is under-measured and understudied. But one reason for that scenario, it is because we do not have handy tools to study carbon footprints. For the current moment, the existing carbon footprint tools or calculators are black boxes. They are low trust, they have low comparability, also they have low transparency. As we could see from this plot, for the most of the carbon footprint calculator we could find online have low methodology transparency. And actually, there are more and more calls for impact-focused behavior science and for impact-focused environmental psychology. And also scholars have noted that we have motivation impact gaps in behavior, especially for environmental behavior. So we are calling for things that beyond self-reposed intentions, and we want something to measure and to realize the full potential of behavior science for climate change mitigation, as well as for energy transition in this case. So that's why we want to help, and that's why our tools helps. In this case, our social science solution is that we wanted to build a transparent survey embedded package to measure carbon footprint in individual and household level. It will empower researchers, policymakers, and the community to design evidence-based interventions and to monitor the progress. So here is our methodology. For the current moment, we wanted to measure lifestyle-related carbon emissions. So we have basically two parts. The first one, we wanted to calculate the food, mobility, housing, and pets-related calculations. And the calculation is done by LCA, which is life cycle assessment. And we use eco-event to do this. And for the US region, we use US LCI, which is another data set. And the another part is we wanted to calculate the consumption of goods and services. And the data is fed in mostly expand. So we use IO, which is input-output analysis with environmental extension. So the whole workflow is like the participant or the respondents, they will complete a survey in quadratics, and we have provided our template for this use. And the researcher can download it from our website, which is already available. And as SECFC, we use functions to convert the survey to the activity levels, then finally landing in carbon emissions. And you will get a very decent CSV and as well as a dashboard to display the level of carbon emission associated with every activity. So here is a screenshot of our quadratic survey, also a screenshot of our website, which is already available, and you can try it out. Also, we have made a little cute and decent shining app on it. The researchers and participants can try it and to calculate what kind of level of carbon emission they already have, and also can embed it into a survey or in the campaign. So because our package is open sourced, so everyone can edit, fork it, or extend it. For the current moment, we only have the package for US-based emissions. So it is only can be used in the US region, but because it is open sourced, everyone can contribute, can have their own emission factors from their own database in every region. Because of we have this SECFC package, we could identify high impact actions like data shift, modal shift, or home energy. And we can support carbon labeling nudges, targeted subsidies, and community campaigns, which will enable more monitoring of SDG 7 in individual and household level. For our next step, we're going to scale it up. In this year, we're going to release multi-region factors, so you can use it in China, in Japan, and in Southern Asia regions, as well as in the world. And we're going to collaborate with young NGOs to deploy it in schools and cities. Actually, we already have deployed one in Kunshan Duke University. And the final moments, I want to thank our collaborators. And thank you again for your attention.